Hi, I'm James Fletcher, Production Operations Coordinator and District Operations Support for the Gulf of Mexico region of the Bureau of Safety and Environmental Enforcement, also known as BSEE. BSEE's Oil and Gas Production Safety Systems Rule, or Subpart H, is one of several rules covering safe oil and gas production operations. The final Production Safety Systems Rule addresses such issues as safety and pollution prevention equipment, subsea safety devices, and safety device testing for the production of oil and gas resources on the U.S. Outer Continental Shelf. In March 2017, the White House issued an executive order directing federal agencies to review existing regulations and reduce unnecessary regulatory burden on the development of domestic energy resources. Also, in March 2017, Interior Secretary Ryan Zinke issued a complementary secretarial order directing all DOI bureaus to review existing regulations that potentially burden the development or utilization of domestically produced energy resources. I served on the team that completed the review of the Production Safety Systems Rule and developed the revisions. I'd like to discuss and summarize some key changes to the rule. In the existing rule, operators' safety and pollution prevention equipment must be certified by an additional, independent third party. In the revision, BSEE removed the requirement because the equipment, during design and manufacture, is already required to be tested and certified by a third party. The requirement for another review added substantial costs, but with negligible benefits to safety. Take, for example, boarding shutdown valves and underwater safety valves. They're used to isolate a facility from a well when there are unsafe conditions. In addition to the design and testing requirements during manufacture of the valves, operators must test them throughout their useful life to verify they are fit for service. Requiring another third-party review adds to overall cost, but doesn't add significant safety benefits. For a production safety system application, BSEE clarified what design documents and drawings must be submitted to BSEE, when they should be submitted, and what they should contain. This change reduces the burden by streamlining the submission process and limiting the number of documents and drawings that require a professional engineering stamp. The critical documents that still require a professional engineering stamp include safety flow diagrams and safety analysis function evaluation, or SAFE charts, electrical one-line diagrams, area classification diagrams, schematic piping and instrumentation diagrams for new facilities, and critical safety drawings. Some of the documents that do not require a professional engineering stamp include cable tray or conduit routing plans, cable schedules, panel board, junction box location plans. BSEE revised the final rule to increase the safety and efficiency of testing level sensors, which are safety devices that determine the level and amount of fluids, liquids, or other substances that flow into an open or closed system. The revision requires level sensors to be equipped to permit testing through an external bridle on new vessel installations where possible. BSEE clarified that offshore vessels at atmospheric pressure, such as storage tanks, that contain Class 1 liquids and are connected to the processing system shall appear on the design documentation, along with their associated pumps. As technology changes and the industry evolves, it is important to incorporate industry standards into our rules, as those standards build on lessons learned and new technology, and they can increase safety. After a technical review of 17 standards currently in the Production Safety Systems Rule, BSEE updated 12 standards to the newest revision of those standards. For example, API 500 is the standard that industry uses to develop area classification plans. This revision updated the way an area is classified. Previously, the area was classified using a set distance away from the ignition source to determine the range of the classified area. Now, in certain cases, the size of the classified area increases as the pressure of the ignition source increases. To learn more about the revisions to the Production Safety Systems Rule, go to www.bsee.gov. Thank you for your interest in BSEE, and thank you for your time and your interest in America's energy future.